One, small business. One, do you know any small business? Yes, of course. In my region, there are a lot of local business, such as the clothes business, a fashion business, and their company is quite small. However, the quality of their product is good, and moreover, the price is not too expensive. So sometimes I choose to buy goods from this business in order to save money. 2. Do you prefer buying things in big companies or small business? It depends on my purpose. For example, when I need to buy some unnecessary item, such as uh, such as the toys or some of small decoration in my house, I tend to use some local business in order to because the price is quite cheap, so I buy in order to save money. However, when I need to buy the important items such as technologies, tools, smartphones or TV, I'm choose to buy from the big companies because I think that the quality is much better. 3. Do you want to work in a small or a big companies in the future? The big companies, of course, because I think when I work for the big business, I can receive the better salaries, and I have more money, and besides I also can more learn more things uh, about the founders or CEO in these companies in order to improve my knowledge to set my own business if I have chance. Key. One, do you always bring a lot of keys with you? No. In Because I'm often forgot. I often lose the key. So when I go out, I tend to choose the important some of the necessary key, such as the key to open my gate or the key of my motorbike and key of my motorbike. 2. Have you ever lost your keys? Yes, of course. Sometimes because um because I can't forgot uh, to catch the key in my hand, so I often lost my keys easily. For example, sometimes when I go out to play sport with my friends, I often forgot and lose the key in the station during playing time. And in order to solve with this problem, I often buy the small item to to use as the signature to help me to in order to help me find the keys easier. And I also can use this item as the as a type of decoration. Part 2. Describe something you did that made you feel proud. uh, let 1 minute to prepare. um, let's talk in 2 minutes. Um, the things the achievement which I feel proud is my English ability now. The read I often feel proud of my English because the reason I get now is the reason after a long time, a long practicing time, and it is it's also all of my effort. In the past, when I started learning English, I have to face to a lot of problem. Firstly, I often felt shy, so my pronunciation were wrong because my pronunciation were wrong, and moreover, I also found that the grammatical structure is was find that grammatical quite difficult for me to remember. And I find uh, however now I find my own ways to my own way to learn to study English, and I think it is logical and effective. That I learn more vocab. I learn more vocab from the watching video on YouTube or reading book, so I become more confident, and my speaking skill also better, and I can express my thought. And besides, I choose to talking to the native speaker, and now I can talk more naturally and emotionally. And in the future, I think that I really need to try harder in order to improve my English skill for some of the important examination in the near future. And if I have chance, I really want to share my my studying methods to more and more younger students, to have them improve themselves and get the better result in the life. Part 3, one which is more important, personal goals or work goals. um I think it depends on the age, the human age. For example, the young students like to achieve to work and achieve the personal goal at school in order to get the reward or to get the good reward. However, the older people often tend to spend time contribute or spend time and knowledge contribute on their work in order to have their companies have their work, and as well as their company develop quickly. To have your life goal changed since your childhood? Yes, of course. In the past, my goals, my goals is quite was quite simple. I only want to become a good person in the society, and in the society when I grow up. However, now however now my aim in the future it changed a lot because I'm tend to I'm tend to study much to become a better people, a better people uh, with a good job, with high salaries and a high life standards. And in the future, I think I will keep these goals to uh, to try to try harder, I really want my goal will come true in the future. 3. Does everyone set goals for themselves? Um, yes, I don't think so, because in the public there are a lot of type of people. For example, there are some people which who's are called the perfectionists. They always want to try harder and get the better result than the previous. However, there are some people, their life goal is quite simple, and they don't they don't hope much. They don't hope about much better life or achieve a result in their future. Fourth, what kinds of rewards are important at work? Uh, in my opinion, at work, after achieve a big goal, um, I think both the material reward and the mind reward are both important, because the mind rewards, it can be seems to be the motivation for them uh, to get better and in the future. However, and why the material reward can seem to as a gift to have their life become better, life standard become better with more good item in homes, or goods for in their homes or for their life. 5. Do you think material rewards are more important than other rewards at work? I don't think so. I think they are um, at the equal, at the balance value, equal value. Both the material and other rewards are important, to important, and however all of them can be seen as the motivation uh, to have the people make to have the people can try harder in the future. 6. What make people feel proud of themselves? uh, I think um, I think each each person will have their own things which make they feel which make they proud in life, such as studying redundant, the big goal at work, or even the simple activity in their life, such as they can have the poor, have the disabled people. However, I think the most general things make people feel proud is their goal, and it's based on their lifestyle, or their motto in life.